Hey guys, Irish Turtle here, and welcome to my FTB Infinity series. A lot of you might wonder why I'm doing this series on my channel compared to everything else I've got, but, you know, the idea of it behind it is I want to try and introduce a bit of diversity to the channel, try and have something for everybody, so hopefully, you know, some of you guys will enjoy this, some of this guys, you know, won't be your speed at all, you're not going to enjoy this, but I kind of wanted a game where I could just sort of relax and not have to take things too seriously, you know, take my time with it and not have to rush through anything. So I'm just going to show you guys around what I've done. I've pretty much just jumped straight in. I built a basic area first of all, started off. I went round, flattened an area out, built a house. I built a mine. I've pretty much only just started that. I've gone the whole way down, got everything I need. I've collected some resources so you guys don't have to go through the boring parts of me doing all of that. I've also delved a bit into carpenters. Here with the carpenter's garage door. I've also done that over here for the area that I'm going to turn into my workshop. Here's where we're going to do machines and build. I've actually started an area here for the first project of this actual episode, which I will come to in a minute once I've shown you guys around. As I go through, I've got myself a cow and chicken farms. I've also set up an area for cactuses and sugarcane, along with an area for carrots, wheat, potatoes, etc. Here we have the store area for that. And then we have the trodden dirt from Britannia, which is something that I quite liked. I've noticed it's actually faster than normal walking on normal blocks. Again, we got the carpenter's door here, and now we move into the house area. This is something that I've just delved into briefly. It's mainly DecoCraft, which is a very basic system to use. It's actually one of the more it's a bit, I'd say it's a pointless one, but it's just to add things that look nice. So a lot of them require, as you can see, just colours in a certain order, and the red crafting clay is made from sand, dirt, and a rose red, which I've taken from roses. You've got the green from cactus green, which I got from my cactuses, and of course blue, which I get from lapis, which again I've gotten through my mining. So, you know, I thought I'd make an area that looks nice. I mean, I'm not really going to do much here in this area. I think I'm just going to leave it as is, as a little bit of a, you know, something to have a nice feel to this, to my own little series here. I have a study here again. I've mucked about with DecoCraft and a little bit with Bibliocraft and made the shelves and the tables, but they all fit together nicely in my opinion, and you know, it adds a little bit of a nice feel. I've also made a carpenter's garage door here into the redwood tree, and I'm going to hopefully build up into that, and haven't quite decided what I'm going to do in there yet, but once the series starts, hopefully you guys might comment and, you know, tell me what you think needs to go in there or what you'd like to see. I've also done an area for a bathroom. Again, it's a bit pointless, you know, there's no real reason to it. I just thought, why not, you know, have a bit of a nice aesthetic feel, make the house feel like a house. And then we come to the bedroom, where again it's all DecoCraft. There's nothing difficult here. This is not. You're not missing out on anything here. You know, it's not difficult. You guys can do this pretty much in your own time. It takes no extra time at all. And we're back outside again on my little porch veranda sort of thing. Okay, so let's get started with what I had planned for today. Ooh, okay. Right, so today I want to sort of just delve into the basic machinery and attempt to show you guys some of the more basic things you have to build to sort of get production going at a relatively smooth rate, have things go relatively smoothly, I'd say, in production. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to stop having to use coal, say, in these, but use them with a steam dynamo, which uses power a lot better. It cooks things up a lot quicker, and it's a faster method, quite frankly. So to do this, I'm going to need to make, first of all, a steam dynamo. So this is the first thing I'm going to be making. So I need a redstone transmission coil. Thankfully, as I said, like I've done a lot of pre-game in this, and I've gone around and I've collected a lot of the things that I'm going to need. Tin, going to be useful for this, and gold. I think that's everything I'm going to need. I'll leave it at that for now. Right, so I'm going to make the steam dynamo first. So let's make the redstone transmission coil. That's silver ingot. I actually didn't get those. That was the one thing I didn't pick up. Thankfully, I've got one there. Hopefully I'll have more, but I shouldn't need any more at the minute. So that's 2 redstone and the silver ingot. Okay, that's that. I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, next we're going to need the copper gears, which is just a stone gear Oh no, can I do... I thought that you could do this with... I actually believe that you can do a copper gear by throwing together that, and that. Yes, you can. So yeah, there are some recipes, you know, it'll flick through, it'll be a bit more awkward because it's got so many different mods and it shows you all the different methods for making these. So, you know, at times that can be annoying, but other times it's really useful, so... Make another copper, and redstone, so... Let's just move these up. As you'll see, I like to sort of build things in my inventory first, so that way I can just move them up. And I get more of an idea of what I'm doing, I can sort of see where everything is going. Right, next we're going to need to make an aqueous accumulator, which is this little funky gadget here. Now the machine frame, I need to make a, well, damn, I need to make a basic machine frame, not the stupid other ones. So that's just 4 glass, 4 iron, and a tin gear. I actually think I might have some spare tin gears that I used. Yeah, there we go. So a tin gear isn't difficult to make. I will show you that, guys, in a second, because I have to make quite a few of these just for pretty much everything. So if I just... Oh, hang on, I have some glass cooked up. I was already prepared for that. Right. So, like I said, basic. This is the tin gear recipe. Like I said, it's just tin around a stone gear, which is basically just... You go for 4 blocks, 4 sticks together first, put the wooden gear in the middle, and then you put stone around that, and that makes you a stone gear. So let's have a look, see what we need. So tin gear, 4 iron, 4 glass. That. And tin gear. There's my machine frame, all ready to go. Right, I'm going to put these down first, so I don't have to worry about them. So, what you do with the aqueous accumulator is you surround it with water. So there's water on that side, there's also water on this side underneath this block. And I cover that over like so. Whoops, that is not what I needed to do with that. I have jumped a step. I am not... So, first things first is you don't make a mistake like I just did. It's an important block. I've jumped ahead and I've not even made the aqueous accumulator, which was rather stupid of me. So, back to what I was originally doing, is making the aqueous accumulator. So I need more copper gears, a pneumatic servo, which is redstone and iron. So let's do that. Okay, that there, one there, and there's that. Right, so let's put you there, so I know what I'm doing. Oops. 2 more copper gears and a bucket. Right, okay, so let's get you done first. Get you out of the way. Bucket. There's 2 glass either side, I believe. And then 2 copper gears, which is again just 2 copper in the middle with iron all around it. Other way around, I am 2 there, they need to go back, and then it's 2 around it like that. There we go. I wonder what was going on there. So that there. You go there, this goes here, and we have the aqueous accumulator, which is now what I now need to put into here. Okay, now as you can see, this is now collecting water. So now I put the steam dynamo on top, and that starts to fill up with water from the steam dynamo. With that I then put in coal, and it starts to generate steam. I'm then going to have a redstone furnace. There we go. So I need some bricks, which fortunately I've actually made beforehand, because I'm prepared like that. So there's the bricks, the 2 bricks. I need 2 more copper gears, so now I know how to make those. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. 2 copper gears. Another machine frame, which is a tin gear surrounded by glass and iron. I actually, like I say, I think I have one more ready. Yep. That's one tin gear, glass, and iron. That's my machine frame. Redstone reception coil, so that's one gold in the middle and redstone either side. Oop, what am I doing? There we go. And redstone, which I have. So, just need to pull that all together now. Up there, up there, up there. These two here, and the two bricks there. Okay, so this I'm going to place just here. Now, I'm going to make... Actually, I've just had a thought. I should probably put a pulverizer first, so then I can double up on all the ores I make. So, put you here. This will actually output. This is going to be an input, so I make that blue, and the red is an output. So this means that pulverizer will be here. It will pulverize from here. It will take it into here, and then it will go into here. So, we're now going to make a pulverizer. Right, so I need 2 flint, another one of these. Wow, these are getting annoying now. And 2 more copper gears. So let's make another 2 copper. I need to smelt some more copper, or do I? 5, 6. Yes, I need to smelt some more copper. So hopefully I have a little bit more. Yes, I do. So I'll put you in there. I have 2 flint in here, so that's 1, 2. Put you back. Right. I also need to make a tin gear, so you guys can watch me do that now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So first of all, like I said, we start with the stick. Make you like that, and we make the wooden gear. The wooden gear then has stone placed around it to make a stone gear, and then the stone gear has tin placed around it to make a tin gear. So that's a tin gear to make the machine frame. Then we just have glass and iron around it. And then we have our iron. Right, there is our basic machine frame. There's our 2 flint. Another redstone reception coil, which we know how to make, which is that plus that. Like that. We then also need a piston, which is cobblestone and wood. So, if I get 3 more wood, 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. Piston. So we go 1 iron, 1 redstone, 4 cobblestone, 3 of that. Piston. There we go. That can go that. And then we have copper gears. Yep. So now the bonus of this is that we can mix and match on these types of... Oop, what have I done? Yeah, you can mix and match on a lot of these copper ingots, the different types. So, like I said, like here, I have used different sets of copper, obviously, but it still works. It still works out the way you want it to. Now we just implement all of this. So that's 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, that there, and that there. Right, and now we have the pulverizer. Now, to get the steam out of here, the next step is to create some of the pipes from Buildcraft, I believe they are. So, here we go. Nope. Where are they? So this way, wooden transport. There we go. There we go. Here we are. So make the wooden transport pipes first, which is just glass and wood. And then to make a kinesis pipe, which is what we need to transport the energy, you just simply add redstone, and you get 1 wood. Now I need to do the same thing with cobblestone, so we add 2 of those out. And again, it's just glass and cobblestone either side. So here we see now we have cobblestone transfer point, and again it's the principle the same. Get 2 of these, 2 redstone for each one. There we go. Right. So now's the fun part. We have to implement cobblestone and another cobblestone and a wooden one. Now, as you can see, there is power filling up these two. I also need to make sure that this is this colour here, so that it means that you can have an output on this side, so it'll come in from here to here. Now, the next thing to make is a basic Minecraft hopper. This is the basis of anything else I'm going to do, so have I got enough wood? Hopefully. Otherwise I'll go and cut down a tree. I may not have enough wood. Right, I should be back. I'm going to go grab some wood quickly. I will be back in a second. Hey guys, I'm back again, and this time I now have the oak wood that I needed. So we make the chest, as I said, and then you add the iron around it, obviously to make the hopper. And now we place the hopper right here. So this now works as it takes these all out of here, it feeds them into here, and it pulverizes them. Then this takes the dust to here, and it pulverizes it and fills it into here. So it's a nice little system. It means I don't have to worry about wasting loads of coal, except when I need to refill this, which is why I have the carpenter's trapdoor here to allow me to get easy access to it without making it look messy. So that's going to do its thing. I'm also going to show you guys one other quick thing. Obviously, if you're new to this sort of type of FTB sort of style thing, or you've never used any of the FTB mod packs at all, one of the best things for storage is actually the barrel. Oh, barrel. Oh, the better barrel. This little bit here is actually fantastic. It can store only one item, but it can store literally loads and loads and loads of it. So my idea for this is I'm going to start making a load of these for the next episode. I'll show you how to make one. Just going to need to quickly go to my oak farm over here. I'm going to turn this into a planter harvester setup, which I will hopefully show you guys in the next episode. And that will be the way that I produce power without having to worry about anything else. The idea is that once I've created enough materials to make the planter harvester, I will show you guys what the plan is. We will make it. It will generate essentially an infinite amount of charcoal, which I will then start to use to make... Oh, what am I doing there? Yeah, charcoal, which I then start to use to make an infinite source of power, essentially. So then all my machines will have to run with no problem of me adding anything or taking anything away, which is a bonus, as it is a lot quicker than having to go out and mine the coal or go out and burn the wood to make it. So here we see the better barrel. These are the sorts of things, though, you need to know where you're going to place them beforehand, because once it is placed down, it cannot be removed once you put stuff in it, unless you have one of these, which is a dolly. You create the dolly, which is it's easy to make, you know. It's just, in fact, I'll show you. It's simply wood with iron surrounding it, like so, and that can then be used to right-click on this and pick it up, and you can move them. You do actually move slower when you have it on than when you have it off. It's a slight difference, but you know, you can notice it when you're moving things around. So yeah, and now, as I said before, I take the cobblestone. I take it all, or as much of it as I can carry, and then I right-click on this. It then starts to hold all the cobblestone, thus saving me the trouble of having to, you know, carry it all around in one little box. And this, I'm not sure how funny this can take up to, but as you can see, you know, it's taking up large amounts of cobblestone. It tells you exactly how many stacks you've got and how many are in each. Like, so each stack counts to 1 on here, and then this little number here will show you how many you've got individually. So if I take 1 out, it'll tell me it's got 8 stacks of 64 and 63 blocks separately. Okay guys, well that's the first episode of this series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you do, leave me a like, comment. If you want to suggest, I've actually left 2 areas here. I think one of these is actually going to be a rubber tree farm, because I'm going to need some rubber to make. But I've got space here, and I want you guys to suggest in the comments what you think should go in this area. You know, what we should build next in this little area. It can be anything from any of the mod packs. I've not really explored into any of them properly. You know, I'll do a little bit of reading up on it if needs be to understand it. But you know, you guys can suggest what you'd like to see here, maybe as well. I have 2 separate areas left open for you guys. I also did a bit of exploration in the Twilight Forest. This is simply flowers placed around a 4 block of water. You chuck 1 diamond in, the diamond is then gone, but you get access to the Twilight Forest. I've only done a brief bit of exploration in there. I've not actually done anything, literally to anything. I've not even gone and made myself a diamond pickaxe yet. So you know, hopefully you guys will see me do all that, and I'll sort of talk you through the sort of things you can do on there with the Infinity pack and all the different mods involved. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment in the description. If you don't like, you know, leave a negative comment. I'm completely open to any of that. And I'll see you guys next time.